Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining SFU League. I'm Beans. I'm here with Daze.
Hello.
Today we're going to be watching STK Academy versus Soft Noodles. They're going to be taking it to Oregon.
Yeah, and these two are right now the top two teams in their group, both tied for first at 6 points. Both have winning their last two matches. So we're going to see them face off today to see if one can top over the other after this match.
Most definitely. First band coming out is going to be a Flores from STK.
Common ban on this map. Lots of people like to use the Flores to clear out the elbow holds. You know, brings a lot of utility as well, along with those flashes. And 4 Rotero drones, quite a lot of explosive power on there. So definitely a good ban off of STK.
Second band coming out is going to be a Thatcher for Soft Noodles.
Again, another common ban on Oregon. Lots of, Thatcher's just got that universal utility that he brings to the team. So that's his EMP grenade.
Yeah. Third band's going to be a Valkyrie from Soft Noodles as well.
I can understand them not wanting to deal with those cams. It can be quite pesky and annoying, and definitely can come into clutch in those certain situations.
Valkyrie is quite versatile for this map, I will say, along with the Flores. Fourth band coming out is going to be a Mira.
It's pretty standard bands coming out here in Oregon. Nothing too special to point out. We're going to start the first round. Looks like they're going to start upstairs at the second floor. All right, it looks like we have the Frost coming out for SDK. Usually not an op you'd see too often on this site, but it definitely has applications due to the big window in kids, or no, bunks, I apologize. And, usually the hop down from attic into pit. Sometimes, though, that Frostmat especially will get quite a lot of people.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay, other than the Frostman, it looks like a pretty standard lineup, though, bringing along the Melusi Mute, the Kaid for the wall denial, and the Melusi to slow him down. Along with the Wamai over the Jaeger.
I definitely can see the Wamai over the Jaeger in this situation. Wamai can be quite versatile, especially since he counters people that the ADSs can't. Like Capital.
I believe that only applies to Capital, yeah. And it doesn't look like they have a Capital in the lineup, though. They do have at least 6 nades, though. Oh, no, looks like one of them has already been tossed down, though. Interesting.
I have seen people running heavy nades on this map.
No, we're definitely entering a frag nade heavy meta. So,
I mean, I'm not complaining.
See it being a lot more. It looks like we're gonna have the thinkable low to clear out that utility. The K claw on the dorms wall, or sorry, closet wall. Let's see, catch him out. Fortunately, does not.
Just barely missing the grenade there.
All right, they're able to get the wall open quite quickly here. We are not even a minute into the round yet. They already have that dorms wall open. It can be quite influential on this. Sorry, games wall. Yeah, it can be quite influential to the round already. Now it looks like we have 2 of them on attic side trying to. So far, nothing's too pretty standard takes. So just being able. A lot of quite efficiency though on this side of this. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they're just taking their time here. Soft Noodles is taking their time, and they're gonna hit them hard once they get full control.
Looks like we already had the first pick on the Klimps, or sorry, on the Wamai from the Klimps, and then it's taking out quite a bit of utility with those nade denials. Fortunate because they still have about. Looks like they only have 1 frag grenade left on the board though.
Oh wow. They're really using those grenades to their potential. They do get the shield on the attic, which is going to be making it a little harder for Frost to hold it.
But do they know this Melusi is below, though? Doesn't look like that's been drawn down quite yet. Could be. She could have quite an
The
impact there,
drone,
but who knows?
the drone did miss the hatch, so they might not know she's there.
Located by attackers.
Alright, looks like the Thermite is rushing in, going for the default plants here. The Nitro unfortunately missed the planter.
Oh, second Nitro's going to be able to knock the planter there.
Alright, but unfortunately, the trade was able to take it out.
It's going to be Black's here. Black it up.
Oh,
It's going to be the Frost mat to close it out.
look at that. I bet if I had to take a guess, either was probably that one that on the kids' vault that they had made. That they had set a frost. They had made the rotate into kids from attic, vault rotate, and put the frost underneath there. So I bet it was either that one or the one on the attic drop that probably got him. Of course, we did not get to see it though.
Unfortunate, but the Frost doing what it's supposed to do, catching people off guard. Flax is going to be swapping from the Vigil to the Echo, but it's going to bring them some intel here.
Yeah, definitely with the basement
Attackers
site,
need to
it's nice.
locate
It
and
can be nice to have
defuse
that
as many
echo
bombs as they
because
can.
she also brings along a shield with those two cams. So a little more utility there than the Vigil. I would say is personally a better pick, depending on how they, depending on how STK are going to play this.
STK not bringing the Jaeger, so I think my play on the blue door there with the shield. That's what I'm guessing.
Looks like looks like they're not doing elbow hold roll. They reinforce that off. Interesting.
Yeah, interested how
10
why they
seconds
did
to go.
that. Maybe they have a different kind of hold that
5
we'll
seconds
see
remaining.
how it works. But the
Attackers
most part,
have located a bomb and
looks like an average hold.
Yeah, looks like though we have
Besides
the
the elbow.
looks like though we have the Cade electrifying the E-box walls along with the single wall on by pillar. Not not spaces you normally see electrified. Normally we'd see something along the lines of if you're going to reinforce off elbow, then one would be on elbow. Otherwise, both would be on hatches. So I'm curious to see how influential it's actually going to be.
I think what they're planning is just to play really heavy on pillar, and Barson is going to get the first frag onto their thermite, which is going to be big for them.
And definitely taking out that hard breach, leaving them with only the Maverick. The Maverick was still going to be in charge of that meeting hatch if that's what they're planning on going for, but as of right now, it just created a little more work for him than he was probably hoping for.
bomb
Looks like
located
they have
by
taken
attackers.
first floor control though. Their top floor control as well, so we have all the defenders down in the basement. There we go.
Glimpse is going to get
Attackers
knocked
have
down
recovered their
there. I don't know if the Coyote knows that or not.
It looks like Seals either way though doesn't want to risk peeking it to definitely that player out in barrels. Sort of play by him. Looks like Pineapple's gonna find the pick on the little Mai playing pillar. That's you usually gotta take. Fortunately,
Glimpse does
wasn't
get
able to
picked up there.
take
Attackers
the
located a
ground
bomb.
off the ground though from pillar. We have the Ernie scenes looking to take it. Oh, unfortunate timing by Pineapple there. It's just siege time, isn't it? And then it looks like Walls is gonna be able to find Pineapple, and we down to 4v1. Cammy coming down the main stairs. Gonna check the rotate for the possible rotation by the Echo here. Gotta find him. We have one posted in freezer. It doesn't look like it's very good.
Oh, he's going to get two. He doesn't know about the freezer guy, and that's going to be STK closing out the second round.
Definitely good hold by STK there. Spent a lot of wasted time on that pillar. If usually when you take out that pillar player, you got to try to be able to push down and then take that area rather than just waiting for what person to retake it. And Walls was able to do that. So it looks. So what I'm gonna say a little bit of a blunder there by Soft Noodles.
I think what really screwed over Soft Noodles was this Thermite getting picked off really early in the round.
True, that definitely brought an impact. Looks like now we are switching to a meeting kitchen.
Attackers need to locate
Along
and
with the
defuse
castle
as many
set,
bombs
usually
as they
pretty.
can.
You see, it's all you pretty often see a castle brought onto this site, just for sometimes
Yeah.
those rotations to keep an eye.
He can block off areas really quick and easy and funnel people in. He's pretty solid. I think specifically for this site, he's used a lot just to block off some parts up above to make it a little bit easier, just to stay up longer.
Definitely, yeah.
10 seconds left.
Looks like they're going to be playing in tower.
5
Do you have the
seconds to
extension?
insertion.
They do have the extension there. Yeah, they have the hatch open along with the rotate into attic.
Attackers are moving out to
Definitely
locate a
something that
bomb
could be
and
played
defuse
off
it.
late game.
Also, just going to be blocking off the entire southern part of the map, making it hard for them to rotate down or from upstairs down. It looks like ST or Soft Noodles knows this and is going to start pushing tower, trying to flood that attic and take that vertical control.
It looks like. Do we have a player playing on T2? I think looks like it, yeah. Or it's a T1. It's T1, I'm mistaken. Not being able to caught up though, is now they have T3 control. Probably gonna, and they're gonna work their way down this tower. Gonna watch that. Definitely gotta watch that attic rotate though.
I think that attic rotate's just going to make it a little bit easier to take control above, since they don't have to use a hard breach or anything.
Well, personally, he had the Cade there playing in pit, so that's what they're gonna have to be worried about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
probably going
definitely.
around though. Seeing if it could catch the Cade off guard.
Yeah, Kami might be able to find a guy here.
Yeah, there's nothing to warn them of his approach.
I don't know if they know the guy is watching quite.
Looks like they do have one on top of the white stairs watching. Oh, and then
Oh, was he able to- Kami able to
Nice
get
frag.
multi there.
Really a nice frag by him, finding the opening kill for Soft Noodles. Taking a little bit of damage there, but it's going to get healed up by the Finka. Which, as I speak of, is going to be taken down by Seals and Kate from the attic. That attic rotate can definitely come and play if someone's going to watch it.
Changing megs.
Larson doing a little bit damage to Kami there. They do have Cam and on Kami, making it hard to push anything.
These two defenders are wasting quite a bit of time here, though. There's a minute left on the clock, and only one of them picked up. But still,
Bomb located by
advantage-
attackers.
still by the looks of it, yeah, there's still STK still taking that advantage HP wise. It looks like
Attackers have
we're gonna
located.
find him in the split. Weren't able to quite drone that out. Only had 4 drones.
People are just falling from Noodles. And it's gonna be STK closing out the third round and a 3-0.
Yes, they haven't completed a full rotation, so we're probably going to see them go back up to the second floor here. See if the lineup's going to change. They're probably still going to bring along that Frost, though. Hopefully, Soft Noodles is much more wary of that next time. This time.
Yeah,
but
Soft Noodles need to watch their step walking through. Don't want to get caught off guard like they did last time.
Seeing no changes coming out. Seeing the clip switch to the Iana, though, off of the Finka. Definitely could help with the intel gathering there. As her Gemini is.
Defenders
Yeah,
protect your bombs
yeah,
from
the
being
Gemini is
defused by
very.
attackers.
What am I looking for? I'm not sure. But you have infinite of those, so they can make a very big impact, especially if you're running low on guns.
I think they might have swapped to the Iana just to check for those frost mites, maybe.
That's something.
That way you can just plop down your Gemini without having to waste a drone. Just check the corner and see if there's one there and keep going.
It looks like we're having a pretty similar hold, though. Nothing really different coming out of the side of STK.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Let's see if Soft Noodles, though, will be able to
Attackers objective is
approach
to
this
locate a
differently
bomb
and
defuse it.
possibly be able to close out this round.
Top Noodles did bring it to a 1v1 before, so they might be able to learn off of their mistakes here. Looks like they're gonna be going for pretty much the same push. Gonna have the Maverick going attic as always. The Thermite waiting to get closet wall.
Oh, looks like Clips
Oh!
is going to find that nade kill through Game's window onto the Kaid. Also getting the K-Claw in the process. That is quite impactful there. Oh, looks like he's going to find a second onto a Mai in attic. Did you try to peek in the window? Normally you don't want to peek that in this situation. It's quite favored towards the window side there.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be swinging windows unless you know exactly where they are.
Looks like we have the Zofia and Maverick also working that attic side. Doing a pretty standard attic build with the Frost occupied.
Kame getting knocked down. That's gonna be Soft Noodles' first damage. Was it gonna be getting needed here? This is the situation where you kind of need the EDS, that way you don't have constant nades raining down on you.
Looks like though they did get that game's wall open. Kami did get picked up. So now he's just running on 20 HP, and they're able to keep their man advantage up higher. Opening the trophy wall now as well on the attic, giving this Frost two places to be pressured from. I don't see him living for much longer. Looks like Barson is going to find a place to kill him next, and Walls is going to find the double kill both on the attic player and the trophy player. Very interesting. Let's see if the Mavericks finally able to finish out in a 2v2. See if the advantage though is now on the defense. See if Tanks and Boom are going to be able to clear this out. Looks like they're droning. They do have plenty of those available.
Yeah, most definitely. It looks like Tanks is just gonna have to try to go for it at this point. They do have a way to work off of each other. He does see the Frostmat this go around. He misses the guy and kids and gets his drone taken.
Kevin Flash is going out. Barson for Tanks getting pre-firing Barson on those white stairs there, forcing him back down. Oh, Shank's almost getting caught out by the Maverick, trying to rotate into bunks. The Billy's being taken down white stairs. He's watching the rotate, but they're getting the plant down on default. Let's see if he goes for the swing. Oh, he's taken out by Boom, and that Soft Noodles take their first round.
A good round there from Soft Noodles. Finally getting their first round on attack.
Yes, definitely that nade kill by Klimps, and then along with the killing the guy swinging from attic, definitely set the tone of that round there. Getting the Kaid Claw as well, allowing them to open up that game's wall with still about 2 minutes remaining, probably about a minute more and a half more likely, but still quite a lot of time for them to work with it.
I don't even think Clips mean to kill the kite. I think he meant to just get the claw and just happen to kill him.
Oh yeah, that's probably most likely what happened, yeah.
They're gonna be going back to basement though, where they won by a long shot.
Probably gonna see the same setup out here. No favorite picks from last time. Let's see again if Soft Noodles can kind of read this push a little more and try to approach it differently. And hopefully Tanks doesn't get taken out by another spawn peak. That'd be quite unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like that Thermite could have definitely done a lot for that round if their last attack on basement, if he was up, especially getting that elbow wall, would have made it a lot easier just to push in.
He's definitely getting that elbow wall control.
Steel's wasting a lot of time using the revolver here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he is enlarging those holes, probably to make it so that at the echo on the shield playing in laundry to be able to see through the shield into the freezer. I imagine that's what he's doing. What he's doing that for.
I believe that is what it's used for. They're gonna be taking out of control really quick here. Clip's gonna drone this out. He's gonna see no one, and he's gonna know they're clear to push in. and that gives them full top floor control, at least for meeting side.
Yeah, looks like they
Did
all.
you see the Ricky there?
Oh, the walls fighting on the first. Oh no, sorry, it was excuse me, it was Kami finding the first kill on the walls. Again with that opening kill. Let's see if last time they were able to transfer that in a round win. Let's see if they can do that once again.
I'm gonna be holding the angle on to the Melusi here. Ooh, sees her little butt moving out.
Taking out that wall for no one seeing. Luckily though, this time they still have the Wamai, potentially deny any nades. Gonna come into that pillar area. Yeah, we're gonna Maverick open this hatch though.
Getting the hatch is gonna make it a lot easier pushing that pillar side. It looks like no one's even contesting pillar, they just kind of fell back and just gonna bunker into side.
Wait a little move closer. I'm gonna double door. Looks like he's going to actually
able to get Kami.
on Kami, yeah, thrown on the T1 stairs. I know they're gonna nade them out, trying to nade them out of pillar though. Will they drop off of that? Doesn't look like it quite. We do have someone in blue. Able to watch pillar. Taking out the renegade. And then we have taken that pillar control in, so it's quite necessary for this type of push. Oh, looks like though we did have a rotate onto backside. Kev's able to push Barson off guard in laundry.
I can't believe an STK in a 3v4 is gonna be a 2v4 now.
It looks like Pineapple was able to find a kill on the other side, pushing him from probably an E-box. Yep, and now he's pushed on the default spot in plan, just holding that angle onto Freezer in the hallway.
The diffuser is stuck in laundry, which is a little unfortunate.
But now these two players do have pressure, four players pressuring them from two different angles. Looks like they are going to find one though, and find a second, and Landis for Freezer. Starting to first, and Landis, both of them clutching out that 4v2, giving STK another round.
2v4 to a 2v0. Noodles throwing that round right into STK's hand is going to bring STK to a 4-1.
Unfortunately, they weren't able to deal with Landis and Freezer. He was able to get 2 frags off of that position there. And then with Echo following up, and then Landis following up that last one. Alright, looks like STK are going to be going back up to the second floor kids. They lost that. They won the first time they go, but they lost the second. Looks like they're going to try that again, though. Bringing along the Rooney this time instead of the Melusi.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I feel like that Melusi did a good bit, but that Aruni definitely is bringing a lot of utility. That's with them using heavy grenades on them. Getting those early frags with it definitely costed them.
Yeah, interesting with the nades being used against them on this side. I'm curious as to why they still haven't brought the Jaegers up. They're insisting on bringing that Wamai. Quite interesting. Usually Jaeger you see has quite a high pick rate when it comes to Oregon on these sites. So I'm surprised that they're
Jaeger's just...
Sorry, go ahead.
Jaeger just has an overall high pick rate over Wamai just because his can recharge, and then they do have a lot more capability of getting stuff. So I don't fully understand the Wamai, but they do like the Wamai, so I guess keep playing it.
Alright, looks like we're probably going to see a similar push. And then getting that nade onto the game goal. Looks like it was just for the electrical purposes. Gonna bounce him. Can't quite see if it's on it though. Looks like it did.
Looks like they did get the Kite Claw. Gonna make it a lot easier to push in and grab that wall.
Yep, and it looks like we're seeing a similar push out of them. Respect to Soft Noodles, but they are quite efficient, like quite quick on this. We are 2 minutes into the round. We already have the Kite Claw in the or sorry, not even 30 seconds in the round. Still 2 minutes left. And the Kite Claw's already off the wall, and it's ready to be open. You just have to realize that there's no one playing
they definitely
on that
are
side.
real quick with their pushes here.
STK giving up quite a bit of map control early on in this. Trying to hold trophy at all.
Like they have all the walls that they need, and they're just gonna push in and pinch STK.
It looks like Flips is repelled here on this window. Is he gonna find the Cade? Not quite. Looks like he's going to repel up top. Try to reposition on that big window there. So we boom nading in the attic. They've gotten rid of that deployable. Now still they still caught 7 drones up. They should have enough intel to find these players. There's that Arunia lurking below though. That definitely if she finds her way through a late game flank, it definitely could cost them the round. Oh, looks like Pineapple finding the first kill on the Landis.
That LMG just ripping through.
Again, it's the Wamai as well. I'll find it. Probably not sure how many discs he had down. Probably didn't have it. Probably still had a few, so now they're going to be able to use their nades a little more freely. Oh, looks like Seals getting caught from the big window, so check attic. Definitely pressuring from multiple angles. Looks like Pineapple's going to find Seals, and they have found them down onto the walls.
Yeah, full attic control here. It's gonna be pretty hard for STK to recover from this.
Yeah, it looks like you have Barson trying to flank up the white stairs, but quickly shut down by Cameo there. Yeah, now you have tanks planting. 1v5. Trucks will load. Oh, bottom white. Be able to find 2. One with a nitro, one with this 11 on the stairs. Be able to find a third. Definitely gonna be bringing this down to a 1v2. Now we're bringing it into a winnable situation as well.
I don't think he knows that Tanks is down, and he might not know where the last guy is.
Oh, I did not.
He doesn't have a whole lot of time to move here.
Oh, looks like I'm able to close him down though from the Master Valk. Unfortunate, he almost had that clutch with the again those frost mats. Soft Noodles not quite paying attention. Attention to those when they need to. Almost cost them another round.
Yeah, it seems like STK is really good at retaking site when they need to, even if it's just one guy. Soft Noodles just kinda not really watching a whole lot of flank there, but they did win out the round, so I can't be too hard on them.
Yep, looks like we got the simple 4-2 split though going into the next half now.
I have a feeling Soft Noodles is gonna have a really solid defense here.
Yeah, they're bringing along the clash. Not something we normally see here.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
So
defused by
curious how
attackers.
they're going to be able to play. How they're going to decide to play off of that.
They do bring the Jaeger instead of the Wamai, which is what I would have done personally. But like you said, the clash, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with that clash. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be an attic play, but we'll see.
Yeah, looks like Demazi as well. We got a potential zone going on here from the side of Soft Noodles. Something that STK didn't do too much. They did have that downstairs presence, but fortunately, they weren't able to quite get the impact off of it. They might have wanted to. With Barn trying to flank up those white stairs, getting quickly shut down by Kami. Let's see how STK are
looks like STK is going to be doing a very similar lineup here to what Soft Noodles did, and maybe a similar attack.
Bring that Nomad for the flank watch, though.
That is something that Soft Noodles didn't do, was bring that Nomad, which I personally believe could do a lot for them. Especially since, ooh, Pineapple with getting first pick there.
Yep, on the Landis. These two seem to be battling out quite a bit for the first pick. Usually with Pineapple coming out on top.
They're going to be having that clash play on Trophy and not an Attic, as I predicted it would have been.
Looks like Kim's trying to do a little run out on the yellow side. It's even not going to get caught though by anyone. Also not going to catch anyone in the process either. Okay, the map opening the attic wall here. Pretty standard. The Nomad's gonna try to hold it from the stairs. It's gonna open that little side hole and just go through.
They do have a lot of control here, but Clips is on the roam, and I don't think they know about it.
Yeah, it
But that
looks like
Nomad,
actually they really only have that attic control. Other than that, not much work. But we have 4 players all stacked up on this attic side. Depending on how they decide to execute for this might not go too well with all of them funneling in that one direction.
that Clash is gonna be waiting. Just sitting, waiting.
Looks like burning out the ADS, but the nade not able to find its target. ADS still up as well. Probably recharges him now. So let's see if this nade's gonna find it. We did have seals though. Rotate around to the master bob. Looks like someone else is gonna be coming with him. We have 1 in trophy. We do have the Jaeger and trophy though, holding on to that. Master. This is something that Soft Noodles are doing differently than STK. Not quite giving up that trophy area as easily.
Are gonna be bringing it down to a 3v5, making it really hard for STK to get any momentum.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
It looks like Clem's found the roam, finding a 1 on the seals. From below. Looks like it was a floor bang right there. Pineapple finding the 1 on the walls. Now the Clash is.
And this is where the Clash comes in and tortures everyone.
Seconds to go.
I was just holding on the player on an egg. Now I'm watching the angle.
10 seconds left.
He's gonna try. Oh, not sure why you would.
Attackers have located a
So
bomb.
he's gonna find it. He's got
5
6
seconds
seconds
to
left. Doesn't have diffuser though. Alright. Looks like Soft Noodles are gonna close out their first defensive round.
That Clash almost throwing the round there by taking down a shield.
Yeah, not sure. They got a little kill hunger there. Definitely could have gone
I
on
feel
to
like that's something that Soft Noodle does a little bit. They kind of get a little too cocky in themselves and start throwing some bodies.
Alright, looks like we have a pause coming out from the Soft Noodles side here. Looks like one of the members got DC'd. Alright, looks like. Yep, there he goes. Now they are going to be moving on to the basement though. Bringing along the Thunderbird as well. I imagine Pineapple is probably going to stick with that Jaeger. And then tanks on the Maestro. Usually we don't see Thunderbird a lot in competitive play. So it's interesting that she's going to be brought out.
Yeah, Thunderbird's not too heavy and competitive as she would be in rank, but I kind of understand why she isn't. But like, if you have an open spot in your lineup, you might as well just pick her up. She's pretty solid. She has that C4, which does a lot, and it's basically infinite heals. So
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, if the Soft Noodles decide to go with another roam again, the roamers just get tagged. They can, if they can work their way back to site, they're able to find those heals. Can quite be influential in a round.
I do like seeing the Maestro because he's not as heavy played as you would think he would be. I don't know if maybe he got nerfed and that's why, but Kami is going to be joining back and they're going to be getting their lineup finished, and we'll see how they play this out.
All right, yeah, copying onto the vigil. Looks like they are going to be having quite that roam presence there.
A Thunderbird with the Vigil, going to make it a little bit harder to kill off that roamer.
Yeah. Other than that, though, not a whole lot of utility being brought along by Soft Noodles here. No Kaid for the hatches. Are going to be 6-picking to the smoke, though. But other than that, they have no denial of sorts. The spawn is going to have a very easy time opening the hatches.
I think what Soft Noodles is thinking is that they're going to bring the Maverick anyways, so they're going to get had regardless. But, I mean, the Kaid could slow them down, so just depends on how you want to play it.
Yes. Yeah, that could be the case. Yeah, it's nice to see, though, Habana brought out onto Oregon, as she is the hatch queen. Didn't see her on the Soft Noodles attacking half. She just stuck with that Thermite Maverick combo.
5 seconds left.
Thermite can be really, really good.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb.
He's extraordinarily good for pushing dining because you can go into small tower and you can just open up the flooring and it'll open up the half of the wall.
Yeah, and
But other than that, he's alright. That guy tower's just gonna fall back really quickly.
let's grab a little pre-fire on the P1 stairs there. Not gonna quite catch glimpses. He's not over peeking. They do have a must have a spot on that.
Reload!
I'm just able to pick up 2 drones and just gonna fall back.
Looks like a visual. We went around in trophy side of the map. Let's catch in that zone.
STK not really as efficient as Soft Noodles were, just taking control.
Yeah, I was speaking of soft noodles though, they're definitely doing more of that roam. I'm willing to give up that map control quite as easily. Because I believe STK, they definitely were quick to bunker down into sight and just kind of wait it out.
There's really 2 ways to play Oregon. You can bunker down and just hold it, or you can roam, but you have to have a really solid roam.
Wall's gonna, Amafinka is gonna challenge Dagger on the pillar. We're just gonna find any damage between the two.
Wolsey playing with his life there, just keep peeking into those bullets. As expected, Habana gets the hatch really early and is gonna start open up that door. Wolsey still just peeking in and out, playing with life and death.
Definitely smart of them to open the E-blocks walls towards tarp. Able to clear any players playing out of there, making it a little easier to push down the stairs and drop the catch as well. So we have landed.
Not wasting a ton of time on that SFU. Looks like they're going to be going for an execute here. They have full pillar control. Seals with a beautiful shot to the Jaeger.
Oh,
He's going to get the smoke.
Just walking inside, walking in the cloud, getting shut down by Clips though. Clips swinging on the long haul, taking down the Nomad. Bringing it down to 3v2. Walls though. Tanks bringing it to a 3v1. Maverick going down to the point on the default. Clips finding another one on the walls though. Clips killed by him. Oh, finding the 4th and check. That's the plant down. It's gonna have to go for the kill, and Landis finds it though. Unfortunate for Klimt. They almost had the round down with an ace clutch. Would have been quite impressive, but Landis is able to secure the round for STK.
The last minute there was very back and forth with that Habana just dropping in a sight, getting 3, and then that Thunderbird just able to get 4 kills back to back like that.
I actually believe the first kill was actually on Takami, who was probably still on the roam. The Seal's just able to take him out early on and then pushing into pillar, yeah.
They're going to be swapping the Wamai for the Goyo, which could come in handy for this basement.
Oh, looks like they're actually going to stick to the Cade.
That Kaid could definitely come in handy, especially since the Habana was able to get the hatch so quickly and just made it a little bit harder for them to hold it. But that Kaid could definitely come in handy, even with the Maverick.
It looks like that though. It's going to be a similar fold. They decided to try the site again though, even after losing. Sometimes we'll see teams switch, just stick to their rotations, win or loss, and then sometimes, yeah, we'll see teams that like, oh, that was close enough. We'll give that another try, believing that they can close out the round on this try.
I do believe the Kaid could have won them that round, especially since they had, what was it, 3 seconds? That Kaid could have gave them enough time just to slow down that hatch being open, slowing down that drop, that they would have won that.
Yes, but we also had the hero play though coming out of Klimt there to bring it down to that 3 seconds. See if we can bring that. How much trying to say? I'm not sure. See, other than that, it looks like they're doing a heavy tower take. All 5 of them trying to take this tower area. Clearing out the T2 and the T3 as well, respectively. And they're just going to work their way down. Looks like it's going to be a similar push out of them.
They do have control a lot quicker than last time, it feels like. They're gonna know that all of upstairs is clear and just flood in and take the hatch.
Looks like the Eclipse, though.
Eclipse is gonna be playing really close and it's gonna get one.
I gotta find the Wallsy. Unfortunately, with his sledgehammer out, getting that barbed wire. A good
A little
aggressive
unfortunate there for Wolsey.
Looks like, no, we have a player that walked up the white stairs, playing towards that dining kitchen side that this seems being quite wary of now. Maverick can open that hatch, not being able to leave the bomb on it. That's one out. As we pointed out earlier. A minute 30 left, plenty of time to really make this execute, but also plenty of time wasted by Soft Noodles, and also getting that first pick as well. Hearing the nitro rip on him though. Oh. Looks like Eclipse is gonna find the Maverick. Probably gonna be quicked up quite quickly, but now he's gonna be stuck on a 20 HP as they did not bring the Think along this time.
Trying to get a whelping there.
Definitely making them aware of that owner. Probably you have to read your own and try to watch their flanks. Tank's gonna find one on the Landis. Blue working down main stairs here. I want to sneak into winning.
He's playing it nice and slow. Just wait for the time to strike.
It looks like
he's gonna
work down and play watch stairs. Comes here playing on pillar, keeping Ivana from pushing in. So far, Soft Noodles seem like they have a much better hold on this than last time.
most definitely. It is a 5v3 with 15 seconds. Not looking good for STK.
So we're doing a rush coming from STK quickly shut down. Flawless
That is
round
the flawless.
coming out of Soft Noodles.
Beautiful round there for Soft Noodles. A lot better than what last round looked like.
Yeah, Klimp's definitely feeling more confident on Thunderbird, peeking both the tower stairs there and the attic hatch. Or sorry, the meeting hatch while I was being open. Looks like now they're going to move on to kids' dorms. Keeping Klimps on that Thunderbird, along with tanks on the Clash. They'll bring along the Kami, the Wamai, and the Jaeger this time as well.
Like this time they are going to stick the Wamai. And it's just going to make it a lot harder to be able to push that Clash or that shield that they may
Attackers
have
need to
set up.
locate and defuse bombs.
Actually, they don't even have a shield.
Yeah, a more interesting lineup coming out of Softwings here, sticking with that Clash. Other than that, we have a fairly standard lineup on STK side. We do have Walsey though playing that Jackal for the roam clear. We did see Barson switch off the Nomad, so curious to see if that can impact them, because so far Soft Noodles like to play a little bit of more of a heavy roam in STK.
10 seconds
I
to
do
go.
believe that Soft Noodles is really solid on their roams.
5 seconds
They
to insertion.
get that person on the roam, they get a few drones, maybe a kill, maybe some damage,
Attackers are
and they're
moving out
able to
to
waste a
locate bombs.
lot of time and just fall back before anyone even dies. As you saw in that basement round by Boom.
Yeah, they're definitely not as quick to give up map control as STK was on their defensive half.
We'll see if STK is going to be able to execute better than they did last time, even against this Clash.
So we do have the Thunderbird roaming around Z-Hall
Reloading!
here.
Cover me!
Getting a drone on the main. And watching see if anyone's going to swing through that garage.
Looks like they're going to be doing pretty much the exact same push as they did last time, minus the Nomad.
Yeah, not seeing a lot of variety coming out of these pushes from both teams.
Tank is just gonna be sitting there like a tank, menacingly watching the people on Master Balcony there.
Looks like we still have Clips playing below. They haven't hasn't been found out by the attackers. Being able to, oh, looks like we do have someone replying up garage. Gonna peek that armory hall window. See if they can get a pinch on that clash.
If Glimpse gets a call here, we might be able just to peek the door and get him off the window, or come to the door.
Minute 30 into the round though, and we are seeing Maverick just open the wall, and only 4 drones left on the board as well. So definitely a good time wasting here by Soft Noodles. Clem's finding the first one that landed through the floor, finding another one as well in closet. Now walking up the armory stairs. He's gonna see him on the window. He's gonna get taken out by Walsey on the window and bringing this down to 3
Bomb
to 4.
located by attackers.
Lem's just on that roam doing so
Attackers have
much
located a
for
bomb.
Soft Noodles.
Challenging all those vertical angles as well.
He's gonna be taking a little damage.
He challenged by high on that. Unfortunately, that is where 2 of the Thunderbirds are. So, Parson does take. He could get those heals back up at the cost of them knowing his position. That he just dropped, but
Recovered their diffuser.
see, let's go. Those pineapple and Parson holding on. Try boom, holding onto that angle. Parson dropping Attic into kids. See if he's not gonna quite take the heal. Understandable. They may not have known he was dropped, but we do have
Oh, here comes the clash.
Clash revealing those positions. If I were to be slowly electrocuting him as well, bringing him down to very low HP there.
You won't get past me!
Looks like
Wow.
Soft Noodles.
Tank doing him dirty with a pocket shotty to the back. That's going to be another round for Soft Noodles, bringing it to 5-5.
Yeah, not being able to do anything about that, both that clash and the Thunderbird on the roam. It's Glimpse there being able to get those 2 opening kills. Definitely setting the tone of the round. We're now tied at 5-5. Looks like Soft Noodles bringing us to meeting and kitchen once again. Both teams having the same side rotation. Looks like Glimpse, we are seeing him switch off to Thunderbird onto the Ella. Or, oh, no, Malusi. Definitely a little better pick as those Banshees on. You can put them both on the
Attackers need
split
to
hall
locate
and then
defuse as many bombs as they can.
bring in and kind of have those audio cues and possibly slow down the defenders a little bit for when they're approaching site.
I'm definitely liking those more speedy
Bomb
characters
located by attackers.
to presumably just roam, waste a little bit of the time. But I do like that he kind of realized the Thunderbird wasn't doing a whole lot for them. There was a few instances where it helped him a little bit, but he realized, hey, let's just get a Malusi. Which I respect. Malusi's really good and amazing roamer.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, bringing a lot more utility as well. Looks like he's bringing along
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
impact. Sometimes we'll see him bring along a bulletproof.
They're going to be picking up the Nomad, learning from their mistakes on that flank before. And the Jackal. So they really don't want to get shot in the back here.
It looks like they're going for the tower take. Usually you see pretty standard for this site. They try to open that stage wall and then plant. Not sure actually where the default plant is for this reading space. Normally it ends up being a frag fest once they get that wall open.
There's not too many places to really plant once you get into meeting, because it is mostly open, and especially with that rotate, it kind of forces you to be towards the left side of the map or site, like towards sandbags and all that. They are going to be taking tower control really quick, as they should, with no one contesting.
No weapons though. Clem's though finding one on the walls. And it's the main exchange on the Cammy, keeping it even at a 4v4. Clem's gonna try to challenge the Attic player here. Does he know though?
They do have the hole into attic to make it just that much harder to hold. It looks like Melissa. Oh no, she falls back to the kids. Does still have a lot of control here upstairs, but gonna be quickly shut down.
Yeah, Clip's falling off this room a little bit to check the armory window. See if they can find that cross on the T1. Landis, though, finding another one in the tank. I believe it wasn't through the hatch.
To the hatch?
It must have been. Not 100% sure. Unfortunately, we did not catch that on there. Oh,
A little unfortunate by the guns.
Gonna find 3 discs up there. Yeah, while I say all the 3 kills, Clips is gonna come in. I'm cracking the Landis. Oh, and the Maverick on the drone doesn't suspect. Clips absolutely decimating them on the roam here.
Nice got called off guard there. He was able just to sneak right behind him and get the Finka. I don't even think he knew Schlack's pushed in.
Clip's finding another one through stage. Oh, but Barson able to take him out through the attic hatch before he's able to finish off tanks on the thermite. Or sorry, seals on the thermite. Down to a 2v2. Seals is down though. Looks like he's going to be retrieved by the Nomad. Pineapple holding a kitchen and then Boom holding on split side. Let's see what they are going to try to do here.
15 seconds left.
Bill's gonna try for the plant here. He's gonna get scared and run away.
Yeah, plant on stage. Going to try to push him to kitchen. See if they can
5 seconds
find these 2 players. Barson finding one on the pineapple. Now would be the time to plant. Planting a kitchen on this default. We have Barson covering him. Is Nobu's going to be aware of this. He's going to see try to play off that shield. See, oh, unable to find the Nomad. Barson finds it. STK take round 11, bringing us to that point.
It was a little bit of a sloppy push there from STK, but they were able to clean it up towards the end and put a lot of pressure on soft Noodles. And Noodles just couldn't handle the pressure and broke.
Yep, looks like Soft Noodles are going to be taking this to base, seeing if we can bring this into overtime here. Whereas SDK probably going to want to quickly close this out in regulation, able to secure those 2 points. Or sorry, 3 points for the group. Otherwise, if we go into overtime, then whoever wins that takes no matter what. If one team loses, they still get 1 point, whereas the other team who wins gets 2 if it's run in overtime.
Soft Noodle is gonna put up a big fight here to get that singular point, which would put them in second, I believe.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Well, Soft
defused
Noodles
by
is actually,
attackers.
when I checked, Soft Noodles was actually tied for first with SDK. Both at 6,
Okay.
6 points.
Yeah, then whoever wins this will be
Attackers
in
have
first,
located a bomb.
and whoever loses will be in second.
So not really
For
much of a threat for either team this match, but definitely want to win that to get those extra points on the board.
Soft Noodle is going to be going for the same setup as they've been using for the most
10
part
seconds
here.
to go.
Yeah, going to keep Climps on that Thunderbird for this round.
5 seconds
Definitely
left.
see if he's definitely a player to watch. He's had quite an impact on this game. Can't quite see how many
Heading
kills he
out to
has.
defuse a bomb.
Good little scoreboard here. I believe he was topping by about 17 or like 16 to 17 kills.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot. He is one of the bigger players here for Soft Noodle.
Oh, yep,
Pineapple
16 and
taking a
16
little
and
damage already.
Yeah, we have Clips at 16 and 10. The closest net is Kami the Kid. The rest is laying around 5 or 6. Clips definitely being a big impact on this game.
They're gonna be taking trophy. No, that's not it. Tower control really quickly here. Gonna be droning Landis out, and he's just gonna be pushing in, guns blazing.
Taking that meeting control pretty quick. I don't see. Oh, Walls able to find the first kill on the Klim. Klim's getting aggressive again on the T1. Didn't work out this time. It always was a bit of a risky play trying to keep those stairs.
It's gonna be really big for STK and not too good for Noodles, as that is their main player, as we said earlier.
Well, it looks like we are gonna have Kami playing a shield on the tower this time. Gonna back off of it right now as he does believe he's getting naded. Would be correct by that. Nade does get catch by an ADS though. Grenade gonna find him, but also finds the drone as well.
Oh, the C4 there does a good bit of damage to Slacks.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Kame just waiting for that
Attackers have
drop.
recovered their diffuser.
Yeah, looks like though we do have Boom on the roam here as well. You know, leaving only 3 on site though. You realize this are able to push in and get one pick. This could potentially be easily close this out. And it's going in here into elbow. So we have Pineapple holding the cross on the freezer, along with Tanks holding close with the shot. Smoking them off. Slowing them down for now.
They got really aggressive into the blue there, and it's gonna be Tanks using all of his smokes very late, or very late.
He has one in his back pocket still though. Which could be used. And it's gonna finally kill. No, not quite. Tank's able to defuse your closet. Unfortunately, he is stuck there though. Now he's finding one kill on the wall. He's finding a second on the seal. As they drop hatch.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Glenn is able to trade that up.
15 seconds left.
Now planting. Finally, gonna try to get the cross there. You're gonna have jump off the plant. STK now dropped the diffuser. He's down to 1v3 with person very low HP. Probably not gonna take us out. Boom finishes him out, and we're going into overtime.
So far, been a very, very close game between Noodles and STK.
So
Limp
now we-
still being the star player of the team with 16 and 11. Even with him getting taken out very, very early that round, they were still able to close it out with a Noodles victory.
Yeah, it looks like they are starting on the defense as well, so they do have that bit of advantage. Going for that same dorms hold that they did last time. Oh, going to be actually switching off the Thunderbird though, potentially. We'll see. Though it looks like STK going to be switching to the Ying. Definitely useful for that execute. It looks like we've clump switching on in the alibi.
I'm gonna assume that Ying is just a straight counter to that Clash,
Attackers need to
because that
locate
Clash
and
has been
defuse
doing
as
a
many bombs as they
lot
can.
to STK, especially when they're trying to push in.
Yes, but still no roam denial though, which is a little concerning, especially Soft Noodles being able to hold their own, hold their own on the roam last time. Now bringing along the Jackal and the Nomad as well, leaves them open to that potentially game-changing flank. So curious to see what's going to come out of this. Looks like we're Lamai though, making the impact holes there. Onto the dorms wall.
Attackers must locate and
Sorry,
defuse the
onto the
bomb.
game's wall here.
As you mentioned, STK's lineup does not include a Nomad, so Noodles could definitely get a roam going if they don't have anyone in cams. Just get a kill, or at least do a lot of damage.
Looks like we do have one roaming on that west side though. Gonna fall off pretty quickly. Looks like he's playing the bottom of serious. Parson pushing into shower hall. West side control.
They are swapping their push a little bit. Instead of going for games wall, they kind of pushed more towards the western side. Just clearing out really quick. Maybe try to rotate around a little bit later and get games wall.
Yes, though. Now we do have the Clash sitting on top of the white stairs here. Just holding off, being a little a nuisance, just providing that intel though. Forcing off Noodles. Comes though, finding one on the wall. That's the Zoe. Curious as it looks like it was from Z Hall. Still trying to push up. Clips not having fallen back too late there. Find that first opening.
That is their Zofia, which is a lot of utility gone from STK.
Looks like we're going for a big one to white. Land is able to find one on the clumps again. Trading them out, bringing it even to a 4v4. With the Clash still in play, keeping him stuck on white stairs, definitely STK definitely struggling to get down that control. Fixing the flash though. The flash is like, are they going to push off that though? Not sure. Looks like he is trying to put the voice there. Not able to find the kill with the clash. Still too, they seem to be quite stuck here on this side. Boom, finding one of the Parson. That is the Yang taken out too. There's also very crucial frag. It's been that late game execute. Yeah. Tommy finding one on the Schlags here. That is the big window player.
Landed this at that one nade, it would be over.
Tommy finding one on the Linus on that white stairs. Sealed though, walking up, finding on the Kami. You don't even close. Nope, we have blue flanking. Soft Noodles take the first round of the overtime.
They did flash the clash on white stair there. I think they used all 3 flashes. They didn't really do too much afterwards. They just kind of flashed them and watched them.
Yeah, the clash being quite a nuisance on those stairs there. Something
Soft
STK is
Noodles really taking advantage of the clash for that second floor, making it really, really difficult for STK to even walk up a stair.
and again, we had that first pick come out of the roam too. STK not doing much about this roam game. Climpsy looks like he's going to be 6-picking to the Nook, potentially trying to work his potentially work his way down either main or freezer stairs
Attackers need to
without
locate
being
and
noticed.
defuse bombs.
I am interested in the knock play. While she does bring nades, she doesn't bring much of anything else. She does have a gun 6, I believe.
She does
So-
not, actually.
Oh, so yeah, she only has nades, and that's about it. They're gonna be going for STK's gonna be going for the same setup as before, which it did work for them the first time they used it. So maybe they'll improvise a little bit and
5 seconds
be able to
left
hold the
before
site
insertion.
a lot better than the second time.
Yeah, curious.
Attackers
Timing off the
objective to locate a bomb and defuse it.
elbow wall this time. Still only being used on the beating hatch. So I'll probably be able to map down. Looks like we have Clumps trying to work kind of solo through the west side of the map. Whereas we have 2 trying to take blue, and then 2 trying to take main as well.
Clem's probably gonna go in a little bit later than everyone else and just try to walk down freezer and get a few kills, maybe. That's just how I feel like he's gonna play it, just based off of where he's set up and everything. Soft Noodle's
A bomb
not
has been
doing
located.
that fast push that we've seen before. Kind of taking their time here towards the later part of the match.
Yes, they have taken tower control for the most part. Still not unsure about meaning though, by the looks of it. Yes, they are pretty low on drones. With 2 minutes left in the round, only 4 drones left now. It's going to be a little more difficult for them, having to face check most things now.
They do have 2 people on cams. Ironically, they're Knock and the Zofia. Typically, you'd see like the Thermite on it, but they are doing a lot of work upstairs, so that makes sense.
Looks like they'll both Thermites and Mavericks for drones were the first to go. So Boom's now using his torch to open the hatch and gets it open. Klim's gonna work his way through the west side of the map now. See if he can get just a cheeky little push out down freezer stairs. Check his drone again though. Is he using this drone for himself? Just have 1 in
I don't
pocket.
They do have a lot of control here, at least for upstairs, even though it is still a 5v5 with a minute left. Clem's just gonna book it down the stairs, and we'll see if he can pick off the Wamai, and maybe the Echo.
Oh, looks like Landis run into that play by the Nuck. Fortunately, wasn't able to make an impact there.
Make room!
Boom and Pineapple both having control of elbow now.
By attackers.
Taking Taylor as well.
Attackers bombed the
Tommy gonna
has
see,
been dropped.
looks like he's gonna work his way down main stairs. Thermite being fortunately found by Barson. Bring it down to 4v3. Seals finding one on the boom. Lannis though, doing the pinch from freezer. Kami dumbing down there, getting a double kill. Fortunately slowed down by that Banshee. Sure, Slax is able to finish him off. Bringing this into the full 15 rounds.
It is the last round of this match. Now, it is Soft Noodles' defense, and we've seen before that they can really hold that defense. So we'll see if they'll stay true to what they're known for, or if STK is going to overwhelm them and win the entire match.
Yep, going on the basement. Similar enough though, they are bringing along that Cade again, as I did help them in that last round, their last basement round. STK switching for the Ying again. Curious to see how this will go down. Down with the without the Nomad. This last time though, I believe she was the flank watch that probably kept Kami off the
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
board,
many
allowing him to
bombs
get
as
picked
they
by
can.
Seals.
They definitely do need to bring that Nomad, in my personal opinion, because they keep getting those flanks and just getting one person taken down, and that one single person could have won them an entire round.
Pretty standard hold though. Soft Noodles here. Nothing too special to point out. We do have Glimpse on the Wamai rather than the
10 seconds
Thunderbird. So he is going to have to play a little more passive here if he wants to get a full use out of his utility.
Attackers are moving
Yeah,
out to
as you
locate a
said,
bomb.
pretty much the same hold besides that Thunderbird. Same with STK, really. Same lineup as before. They are going for a full tower push from the looks of it. And there's going to be one on T2 going to be going back down.
Yeah, both teams really sticking to this tower side push when meeting Hatch when it comes to Oregon on this site. Not really branching out much into trying to do the occasional flanks down main and then freezer. Other than that, really sticking with this meeting take.
Defense is online.
They're going to have full tower side and meeting side.
Yeah, it looks like we have all 5 members of Soft Noodles bunkered into sight. So giving them full map control at 2 minutes. Though STK might not be fully aware of that, so probably will still be watching those drones.
STK was able to push in and take meeting a lot quicker than what Soft Noodles did. Even though before, Soft Noodles was taking upstairs quicker than STK.
Oh, looks like though we do have Boom on the attic rotate. I was just going to mention how I was curious how they weren't bringing along a roamer, but it looks like we do have one upstairs. I guess we're going to see if he's going to have one there. Both Lannis and Seals working their way in the elbow. We do have the tank still playing close smoke on the shot. Is he gonna find a kill on the Seals though? Oh, and he is. So now that's the thermite gone. That is the hard reach. Gonna move back in elbow, reinforce that wall. Keeping elbow control from them.
Little unfortunate for STK, as that is their hard breacher down.
The walls finding the trade onto the Wamai, keeping this out of 4v4.
Oh, that is Klimps, so we could see a turn of events here for STK.
Yep, walls working down that pillar side. Doesn't look like Soft Noodles have a player playing there right now. Looks like they just closest they have is that Jaeger and Freezer. They do have that single wall. Looks like the Yang getting flashing, dropping the E-box hatch.
Attackers are located a bomb.
Now we have Boom. Both Boom and Pineapple stuck in Freezer. Whereas the other two are stuck behind the shelf. Nade going out. Could have potentially catch one of them. Oh, not.
Oh,
Nade swinging close. Gonna get refragged by Schlax here though. Bring it down to 3v2. Clutch out. Need clutch out here by Pineapple and Boom. Also getting tagged quite a bit. They can lose some of his HP as well. Jackson going for the plant. Is he gonna be seen by Pineapple Well, no, he's not. Barson's going to have that cover. Boom. Swinging in 1v3. Now, with post point positions, it's going to be quite hard to retake. I think we have one planet pillar. Checking freezer. Doesn't unfortunately have a freezer rotate. Not going to be able to go out there. Trying to find someone here. Stuck in this way, though. This is
Attackers
definitely
need to
this
protect
going
the
to
diffuser.
STK.
Compromised.
Able to push on the long haul, though. Get the swing. Able to down walls. Forcing Barson able to finish him out. And STK take this match.
STK playing that the 1v3 there really beautifully. And that is, as you said, STK's win. That's gonna be putting STK #1 in their group.
Definitely a respectable attempt, though, from Soft Noodles there. As you can see, both Kami and Klimps, 17 and 18. That is almost, I believe, it's 15, 30, 34 kills between the two of them. Or excuse me,
Amazing
35.
work there for the two of them, I will say. We are going to be getting an interview here with one of the STK Academy guys.
You'll find out who that is in just a moment. Yeah, definitely a great game up for STK. And both these teams, actually. Being able to bring it. Was it Soft Noodles who brought it? Yeah, brought it into overtime. Being able to secure at least 1 point. Whereas STK being able to secure the 2 with that win.
Yo, what's good?
Hello, Seals. How you doing?
Pretty good, bro. How you doing?
Doing all right. It was quite a game you guys had there.
Yeah, that was an awesome game. We did really good on defense, but we started falling apart. We wasn't not expecting the clash play, and that was hurting us. Credit to their defense. They were strong. They played aggressive, and we were having a hard time playing off of it. But
Yeah, definitely Klimps and Cammy able to find some quite impactful kills on those rounds against you.
yeah, it was interesting. We were struggling there a little bit, but we clutched out.
Yep, you guys you were able when your attacks when you did find that first pick, you definitely were able to transfer that into a round win.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing we had to like do in comms that very last round, we had the numbers and we were just like, hey, play time. We had the plan down. We were everything. We had everything ready. So we were like, yes. So
Yeah, it's definitely
yeah,
a nice idea bringing along that Ying for the execute.
yes. The Ying's annoying, worse than a Clash, honestly. They want to play Clash, that's cool. We'll play the Ying.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get too good of a look at the scoreboard, but it looks like though your team was pretty balanced out. I saw at least 10, 11 kills between at least 3 of you.
Yeah, everybody literally almost went double digits. It was nice. I think it was 13, 11, 11, 11, and then 8. We all did a part, you know,
It's
as
definitely
teamwork. Yeah, we
all your
played as a team. But credit to Barson though. He was keeping us cool and calm and collected that whole game was talking us through. It was definitely a game that we'll remember. It was worth the win, you know. It was way better than any other win. A win we fought for and we actually grabbed it.
Yeah, it's definitely a great match between you two. I think the tie between you two and the top 2 teams, bringing you into first and bringing Soft Noodles down into second.
Let's go. Yeah, we're feeling really good. We're dominating, and you know, every win that we get, we keep it like getting better and better. I think as a team, we're getting more confident. You know, not trying to get ego or nothing, but we're just like, okay, we're getting a rhythm here.
It's definitely great to see. And as I said before, yeah, your team did a lot more of an even split, each contributing their own. Pineapple getting a lot of those first picks, Barson getting a
Yeah.
lot more of those impact kills.
Right.
Kills.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, you know, each round was just like, okay, you know, because like on defense, they kind of somewhat had us beat, but then you know, I think Landis was down in laundry. He picked off 3 when they're pushing main. Was able to clutch up right there, and then That Frost mat, I think was the opener round, came in clutch as well. That was
Oh, yeah.
insane.
Almost both times as well. He brought it down to a 1v1 with those one player being down for those frost mats.
Yeah, that was I even told him, I was like, see the Frost mat do work.
Yeah, definitely those ones on attic are a little
Yeah,
hard to predict.
no one expects it, and there's always a 50-50 that it'll get destroyed during the nade, but we got lucky that it didn't.
All right. I believe that is all I have for you. Beans, do you have anything to add? All right, looks like Beans is not here right now.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Well,
All right.
yeah, thank you for playing.
Thank
Have
you.
a good rest of your night.
You too.
All right, looks like that is going to be it for tonight. STK taking out the soft noodles, 8-7. Close match though. Great match by both teams. Tomorrow we will be back tomorrow with more matches. I believe the first match starts at 8:30, so we will see you then. Okay, I need to. Okay.
Solo push from Thunder. We have two people on backstage. That's another pick I'm happy. This is looking in Spade's favor right now. I mean, they're able just to hold it and just keep pushing. And see if this. Oh, Moonlight gets knocked from backstairs. That is not good. Looks like he's not dead yet though. And he gets. Wow. He barely just saw that head. It was.
Impacting STK a little bit more. Lance has actually had a pretty great game so far. Oh, Walsey gets deleted by a C4 from Exverted.
They have a Meister cam on her. She's gonna shoot the Meister cam. Comes to Nitro. Oh, and that gets her. It's a 2v2 now.
And now they have top player, but some gets a Nitro underneath.
5 people over here now. The entire team is pushing Zeno. Zeno's. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Zeno is now dead.
That's a tight angle. Tommy taking a little bit of damage.
Midas definitely knows that. I can't quite see who this is, but he definitely knows that they're here.
Yeah. Oh,
And
he
it
played
goes
that perfectly.
Walsey.
Ooh, have you ever seen that spot before?
I saw it on TikTok a couple months ago, actually. It was SFU free roam. Which SFU? Oh, and he knows like a eat spot.
Zeno watches TikToks confirms.
Watch for bunker. Control. Oh, he dropped from backstage.
Archer's playing meta.
Oh my. Hunja getting the quad from bunker.
What?
He gets the ace.
And Duzzle gets picked off. And a double kill comes from Nick, getting a pick on Funzon. And Duzzle. Funzon is known as one of the other fraggers. This past rehouse, but nice play for that Diego.
Yeah, I mean that's. Oh. Now they gotta play a risky game to push these guys. Really, honestly, Horizon doesn't have to do much in terms of movement. They have the best position they can have right now. The Mavericks is trying to make a Maverickle. What is going on?
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
And he gets a pick. He almost gets 2 picks out of a random Maverickle on the wall. Looks like she's gonna get a little bit aggressive, try to swing something here. Gets the pick though. Forte, that is what you needed to win this round. You kill that Finka, who I'm not even sure she used full buff yet. Although there's gonna. Oh, he's able to kill the pillar player. It's a 4v3 now. Walks in, triple kill. That's 4. We'll get it. He can win this round for them. Oh, he's very aggressive with it. Anyways, he just pops Zeno. Wow. missing the
Cover me!
shots.
Reloading!
Oh, and that's another pick from the veteran.
Just constant refrags happening. 1v2 overdrive might get their first round.
There's a quick peek. One flash. That's one pick off the cross. Wanted to jump out. Smart play. Here comes Hop with the nade. There's still that ADS there, I believe. Yep, there it is. Let's see what this Moshi does here. I'm curious to see what she peeks.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser. Position.
Oh, and there's that pick. I think that she knows she's out there. Is she gonna try to bait her off the defuse? That being said, that was a great match to watch.
Oh, hi. That was really bad moving.